Flex, the livest one in the section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed. Shout out to Ronnie Coleman. Gotta reach out to the brother. Got a lot of questions. Health, wellness, bodybuilding, powerlifting, all of that good stuff, man. Good morning, y'all. Jafar Cesar, salute. Appreciate you. Jose Diaz, Eric Holt, Rick Blackwell. Love is the word. Good morning, sis. Ratchet since 91. The brothers, UK in the building. Salute. King Corleone. Viva tu vida. It's good. Jelly Bean. What up? King Jr. Simon Bridgman in the building. Battle Ready Fitness in the building. Battle Ready and Fitness. Battle Ready Fitness and Defense. Salute, family. TZ Frank. Omega Red. What's good, family? Ghost. What up? Big homie Coop. Underground Asylum. Daryl Alexander. Sean. Black Superman. CB. New Fat Boy Fitness in the building. I see you, homie. They ain't got that grip machine in my gym yet. I asked them to do that. Need that. Kevin Dunbar. E1K. Mark Wunderlich in the building. Opulent LD. Anthony Jones. DB Montfort. What up? Main event Mark in the building. King Vonnie. Tay, good morning. St. Louis Mix. It's good. Boxing fan. My goodness, it's joking. What was that? Boxing fan, USPR, salute. Chaz Bleak. Deanie, what up, family? What up? WJ Lucky. Bert. Young Merv. All right, let's cook for a minute. Spooked, 777, salute. Mark Casey, salute. Before I get to the subject that I really shouldn't even be discussing, Stormy the Sensei in the building, salute. Jay Walk. Let me say this real quick. Stormy did a stream yesterday. Y'all need to go check it out. All right, and I mean that needs to go to night court with the Jab Jamboree, because he laid out a case for Guillermo Rigondeaux, and that case was 100% strong. Jay Grant, salute. Y'all need to go check his live that he did Tuesday Tussle. Check it. He just did it yesterday. Go to his channel and check that live stream. Gems in there. I'm telling you. Jose, you saw that? I'm telling you. Thomas, what's good, fam? I'm telling you, there's things, how the criteria in which we score a fight has gotten just as lost as the criteria of what pound for pound is. I know exactly when pound for pound got lost. Well, let me not say that. I'm going to say I know exactly when it got out of hand. When I looked in, I forgot what magazine, and I saw Vladimir Klitschko on it. I said, that's funny. Why is he on it? Why is Vladimir Klitschko on the pound for pound list? Why is it there? I knew it got strange when people started putting heavyweights on it. And you look at conversations that people are having, and they're talking about purses and monies earned. And I'm like, none of that has anything to do with pound for pound. Lost. Same thing with how we judge a fight. It's gotten lost. It's gotten lost. But I'm not going to say too much on that because I want you, Joe, what up? I want you to go to Stormy's live stream, his Tuesday Tussle. Just did it yesterday. And he laid the case out. He laid it out. Brown on boxing. Today's fans are spoiled. They behave like brats. And a lot of them behave like immature. Let me not take a shot at the woman, but try and film me on this. Fellas, y'all ever, in your younger years, you ever like dated a woman and you found out she was just a grown adolescent? It's like, yo, why are you acting like that? What's wrong with you? Remember that song Jay-Z had, Girls, Girls, Girls? That line he said, I had a young chick, she's so immature. She like, why you don't buy me Reeboks no more? There's just certain things, when you look back, I know I look back when I was coming up. MP, what the fuck? What up? And I'm like, there's just certain things, like you look back, you're like, damn, I can't believe I put up with that. Donald, now the 66-year OG Grand Salute, family. How are you? Good to see you. Like, yo, why are you behaving like that? You look too pretty to be behaving like that. And you look back, you're like, damn, what the hell made me put up with that for at least a month? What the fuck? The tail wasn't even that good for me to be there. Remy Hughes, salute. Dill Spooling. So what do you got to do? You got to check yourself. You got to check yourself. You're like, hold on. Why am I here? I shouldn't even be here. Why am I doing this? You know what? Have a good day. A month later, you get that call, the Hey Big Head calls. Hey Big Head, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. And life is good. I hope you're good. And, see you when I see you. Yeah. Jay Gibson, salute. Yeah, that's boxing fans. Things that are abnormal, that used to be abnormal, are now the norm. Pure boxers that use the ring, exercise defense, which is a criteria of how to score a fight. Nazi, salute. It's now called boring, but it depends on who's moving in the ring. Ricky Wine, salute. Lomachenko's not boring. Rigondeaux was boring. Floyd was boring. Lomachenko's not boring. Lomachenko's the greatest thing since Muhammad Ali, according to Bob Arum. Southern T Boxing in the building. You see? So when I saw Vladimir Klitschko on a pound for pound list, I said, what the hell is this? And I said, oh, here we go. The criteria just changed. Then I remember seeing someone's pound for pound list and the person had money earned. I'm like, oh, come on. All lost. But throw Deontay Wilder on the pound for pound list. You see laughing emojis. What is he doing there? Skinny legs. I didn't know this was a body judging contest. I didn't. Whatever, man. Lala D, salute. Ugas or Pack. I'm gonna go with the dark horse. I'm gonna go with Ugas. Just because no one can think he win. No one thinks he's gonna win. I like doing stuff like that sometimes. I'm gonna go with Ugas. I think people are sleeping on him like it's a cakewalk. But please go to Stormy's Duke Todd, salute. Go to Stormy's video yesterday because I don't want to ruin it, but he made some damn good points and he backed it up with some facts and some fighters that you may or may not know. Anwar Wood, salute. And I was listening like, people don't know about him. People forgot about him. And there's a fact in there that today's fan will ignore. But it's the person that did it, which made it legendary. But I'm not going to belabor the point. Y'all go ahead and check out the Tuesday Tussle from just last night. Jeffrey Lopez in the building. Salute. Another thing I want to touch on real quick, because it's big news out here. I don't know what the F's going on with Brother Polite, but that is crazy. That is crazy. Kitty Peeps, salute. I don't know what the hell that is. I read the headlines, and there's 1,000,001 people, especially in the conscious community, doing videos about it. I clicked on the wrong video. Some lady screaming with a drink in her hand. I don't look. Let me just get to the facts. It's when news like that comes out. Again, I'm not taking a shot at ladies, but sometimes, Mr. Wood, salute. I'll just say this. I can tell that this woman had a pre-existing issue with Brother Polite. So that's not who I wanted to get my news from. But I was washing dishes. I just wanted to get, she was reading from something. I just wanted to hear what happened. Mel Lane, salute. Michael Johnson, Boxer Talking More, salute. Robert Singleton, salute. And here's what I got. He was down in Miami, and this is from a police report apparently. So she was reading it. I didn't want to touch my phone on what hands. I said, let me just ignore her personal issues because I could tell she had a pre-existing issue with him. Let me just listen to the facts. Sometimes you got to do that. Never mind where it's coming from. World Combat Sports in the building. Salute. Never mind where it's coming from, but she was reading from an actual report. So I said I can ignore her ridiculousness and just listen to the facts. The Dazzling Urbanite, salute. So here's what was read. Here's what was read. I know, Bert. I know. And this is going to be difficult to beat. He has a girlfriend, which was crazy because I thought, didn't he practice polygamy? Meaning he had more than one woman, right? Am I right on that? I thought he did. I'm not really in depth with the conscious community, but there's certain people that I know of by name. I said, okay, I heard this brother, or he practiced polygamy, which means he had more than one woman. So off the bat, if you got more than one woman, I don't know what's, yeah. I know about that life. So either, I don't want to get into that. All right. Yeah. I guess there's no way around it. Either that's just a lifestyle that he chooses to live. AB, salute. Or he has an in-depth, like the narcissism inside of him is so crazy. Let me Google narcissism so I can read it. I'm gonna read you the actual meaning. Selfishness involving a sense of entitlement, a lack of empathy, and a need for admiration as characterizing a personality type. Self-cateredness arising from failure to distinguish the self from external objects, either in very young babies or as a feature of mental disorder. Selfishness involving a sense of entitlement. They think they're entitled to something, and they're selfish. Donald Trump, who says they could stand on Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody, and says it with their chest poked out. A lack of empathy. Central Park 5 was cleared. They didn't do it. When that rape and that brutal beating happened, they were nowhere near that woman. They did a bid, every last one of them. Come to find out they didn't do it. And while he was running for president, he couldn't even say sorry. Lack of empathy. A need for admiration. A narcissist needs people to notice them. So they do these things to get noticed, and they're not sorry that they did it. Eddie Hearn. It's usually people, live life real, salute. It's usually people who, Mr. Shelton, I see you, Faith and Cross, salute, I see you. It's usually people that are born with that silver spoon in their mouth. They don't know, Albert Doherty, salute. They don't know how to say sorry. It's not in them. Rather than saying sorry, like they're driving the car and the light turns yellow. You know you're supposed to slow down. You know that. But what do people do, especially in New York? It turns yellow. What do? They speed up. You know how many times I've seen people speed up on that light right when someone's crossing the street? Boom. There's something in my city called Queens Boulevard. There was one summer, every day, somebody was getting hit and knocked miles into the air. Speed cameras in the city, it started over there in Queens Boulevard. I'm sure of it. I can't confirm that. But they have signs on Queens Boulevard where it says someone died on this corner. Be careful, because when all those lights turn green on Queens Boulevard, it turns into a highway. Slow it down. So people were getting the crap knocked out of them. Thomas, you know that. Remember that summer? It's like every day we turn on the news, somebody was dying on Queens Boulevard. Cars jumping the curb because they drag racing damn near. It was crazy. So now, and I'm just using this as an example, the Eddie Hearn type, the Donald Trump type, light turns yellow, they speeding up. Now, mind you, you're a pedestrian. As messed up as it sounds, whether it's red or whatever, they have the right of way. So now the light turns yellow, you speed up, you hit this person, boom. And you see it. The person gets out his Mercedes, walks up to the person, you're like, yo, man, call 911, da-da-da. And they stand there, like, yeah. Like, yo, this person's probably dying, man. You know. Well, light was yellow. Black outfit, salute. Yeah, that's right, Viva. The Grand Concourse, too, is horrible. So, it was turning yellow. Wait a minute, this person's dying. Yeah, well, it was turning yellow. He should have waited until that type of mentality. Not, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Big block, salute. That's the mentality we're dealing with. So as far as Brother Polite is concerned, I don't know how he was raised. I don't know whether that's something that developed over time. I know some people in the conscious community held him to a high standard. I don't know too much about him. But the story is this. He said, yo, papi, going Gran Conco? 149 Gran Conco? Oh, man, the dollar cabs, man. 149 Gran Conco? Go heist. Crossing the heist. Crossing the heist. Yeah, man. Shout out to my Dominicans. So check it out. He's in Miami, and he takes the daughter of one of his girlfriends and to repair their relationship. Apparently, the 14-year-old girl was on the rocks with her mom, which he's in a relationship with. So he takes her somewhere. I think it was a club. I only listened to the story once, and I was trying to tune out this woman screaming the information. I was just trying to take the facts, but she was hard to listen to. And they go to the club, and it was closed. Now, they didn't say. They said club. That's what she read. I'm like, why are you taking a 14-year-old? What is it, the Mickey Mouse Club? Or what you? So they get to wherever they went, it was closed, and they ended up in a motel. Where he gave her alcohol, and apparently he did what he did. And according to the report, there was like 12 samples of DNA found. Now, whether it was on her or in her, the DNA is on her, dude. Main boxing biker salute. Dude, what are you doing? Well, it's pretty obvious what you did. Now, I will say this. Y'all know Brian Urlacher? Bears? White guy? Now, here's what I heard. And I never researched this really. Here's what I heard. He has a mixed baby. Here's what I heard. Yeah, y'all can research this. I don't know if this has any fact. I didn't care to research it, but someone told me this. I don't know if this to be true. I heard he had a mixed baby because some chick, a groupie chick that he got at, did the okie doke with the condom. DOG salute. I don't know if that's true or not. I also heard, and I don't know if this to be 100%, that y'all remember Sean Kemp, the Rain Man? I heard he has a child. I heard, and I don't know, again, I don't know if this to be true, but you know, I was around a lot of doing security. You know, I know a lot of guys that used to do private security for athletes and rappers and stuff like that, and they seen some things. For example, the Chris Brown and Rihanna situation. A guy told me, he's like, yo, that's just the first fight that got leaked out. They were always doing that. Figures. He said that's just how they, whatever, man, or whatever. So I heard the Rain Man took a groupie back to his room, did what he did, and didn't flush the condom. Her girlfriend comes in the room, takes the condom out the trash, he didn't flush it, and does the reverse action, got pregnant. He got hit with papers. This can't be. I didn't even sleep with him. It was his. Now I don't know the facts around it. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I don't know. I said, that can happen? I don't know. Yeah, that's right, Mark. Sean Kemp got like 20 kids. So it wouldn't surprise me if that was true. Yeah, Lala, I know a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of things. Yeah, I remember that gay rapper thing in the 90s that Wendy Williams was talking about. I don't deal with Wendy Williams like that, but check this out. It wasn't only one rapper she was talking about. I can confirm I've seen some things, but this was the 90s. There was no social media. You had to see it. You had to see it. And I seen some stuff. And when I came back off the road or whatever, you know, working at these clubs or Rampage Jackson Salute clubs or bars, whatever, and I'd be like, yo, so-and-so, da-da-da-da. The Strength Whisperer, salute. So-and-so, da-da-da-da-da. Yo, my boys be like, yo, word. And the girls, you know, you lying. You just jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm just telling you what I saw. So in the event that you want to be a groupie or sleep with this dude, if you want to, you go ahead. I'm telling you what I saw. You'd be amazed when you're told to stand at the VIP, don't let anyone pass. And then you look over your shoulder, you're like, wait, are they joking? Are they really hooked up? They really pecked each other. What the This was no cell. There was no cell phones back then like that. You know what we had? We had disposable. Remember the disposable cameras you used to buy at Rite Aid or Walgreens? That's what we had. But we weren't allowed to carry that. But we seen some stuff. So anyway, Brother Polite, this young girl got 12 samples. I don't know if it was up in her or on her. I don't know. Micheline, salute. But you were in a hotel. You were in a hotel. You know what I'm saying? And let's say Phenomenal Mexican, salute. No. Boxer straight right. Where you been, man? What up? J Real Live, salute. So, first of all, you was in a hotel with a 14-year-old. Already you're wrong. Second of all, even if you didn't do anything, if you didn't physically touch her, but somehow she got the hold of a hat and rubbed it on her skin or put it inside her, what are you doing in a hotel room with your dingling out, beating off into a hat? Almighty Lord, salute. So, as it stands right now, if the story is accurate, Adrian Vance, salute. I don't think there's any part of this he's going to win. He was released on bail. I don't know. I want to see what happens. But it does not look good. You got a room, and you was in the room, and they're finding samples of you on her. Bro, that's sick. Do you practice polygamy because it's a working relationship and a well-oiled machine to run your household, run your family? Or are you just a narcissist and think you think you're entitled to things like that? But reality, you're sick. When you get older, there's just certain things that's supposed to shut off. Jay Grant, I don't know. 502 King, salute. Fellas, let me ask you. Fellas, a lot of you are men of certain ages. Okay? This may sound, no, it's not going to sound funny. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. All these twerking videos, they may catch your eye at first. You're like, because you're a man. You're like, but Levon Down, salute. When you look at these girls' faces, don't you be like, okay, she's on here doing this. I know she's legal, but what if she's 18? Ew. Ew. How about this? What if she's 21? It's still ew. Macadam one, salute. Ew. Some of us have children that age. You understand? Some of us have children that age. So my brain is now working a certain way. Do you understand? Do you get what I just said? Whereas when I was a lot younger, 18, 19, in my early 20s, you look at the older woman with the gray hair and you're like, eh, not repulsive, but eh. But now as you get older, you look at the mature, polished veteran of a woman, like, hey, she's sexy. Your brain is working different now. You understand what I'm saying? Tone Brown, salute. You understand? So there's a lot of rewiring that goes on in your mind. I can't look at a child, because I was a child, and there's nothing that can do to arouse. It's not supposed, as a man, there's nothing a child should be able to do to you to arouse you. That is sick. That is sick. All right. And it's disgusting. And I heard the story. I want to hear the rest of the facts. The real DJ Adams said he'd been a shady character. A lot of people say that. And I've heard of him, but I haven't done any research on him. But I've heard of him. And there's a lot of guys, he's from the conscious community, right? There's a lot of guys roaming around like that. They preach the good word and pro-African and stuff like that. Some guys are official, some guys aren't. And apparently, he's one of those guys that he's a creep. He's a creep. 14 years old, man. Now I'm just waiting for all of the facts to come out. I'm waiting for all the facts to come out. But based off of the report, that's what I got. Any man that gets turned on by an adolescent needs to be, let me not say too much on here. But y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. You know, summertime, I don't know what parents let some of these girls leave the house walking around the block like it's the beach. And I'll look at these girls and like, yo, that girl can't be no older than 16. Her body look like that not because she works out. She's going through puberty. Her genetics are kicking in. But she's a kid. It's 10 o'clock at night. She's walking around in the Bronx. You know how many girls get kidnapped in the Bronx? You walking around, you loud, you speaking whatever native tongue you got. The sun's down, you're in the Bronx. Yo, man, who's raising these kids? Who's raising these kids? Better question. These dirty ass dudes. What is going? You know, sometimes C99 salute. Sometimes these young girls will shoot your shot. Shelter, don't tell me that. Nah. Nope. No dude. If I lived in your state, no dude could come to me and be like, yo, man, I'm hollering at shorty. Here she comes. And she woke up and she's 16. I'd be like, bro, get away from me, man. Get out my face. Don't ever talk to me again. Don't ever talk to me again. For real. Keith James, salute. Champion Heart, salute, brother. There's no way. There's no way. Asante L, what up? Clay King, salute. That is disgusting. You know what I mean? These dudes looking at these girls. Now, these girls, because when I was growing up, fellas, you know this to be true. You in junior high school, the girl was trying to get at the guy in high school. Then that same girl, if you with her in high school, where your man at? Oh, he in college. Not knowing if he's away in college, what do you think he's doing? Think he's waiting on your stupid ass? But whatever. The few girls, Kevin Brown, salute. The few girls that were trying to be, grown, y'all stay out of Holland, thank you very much, for real. 16. Oh my God, man. Nope. Mansa Musa, salute. There's no way. There's no way. These dudes that can look at that, they're crazy. They're crazy. There's something wrong with them. My brother Scotty said, "You right, Drew, but many with daughters that young today have seen them, yeah, and not as sensitive to that action as parents." I know, man. I know. That's right, kid of life. It's crazy. My brain works different now, and I noticed that. I'm on social media, I'm on Instagram, and every other page, there's some woman walking with a tiny little waist because she got her waist snatched and a big old ass. Every girl's not, come on. We know what you did. Now, those women are legal, but I'm talking about the girls with the natural build. It's like, that girl looked like she just got out of high school. I think like that now. You're at the age when you go to the gentleman's club, right? Julius Franklin, salute, man. Walaikum salam, brother. I look in the woman's eyes like, okay, you're old enough. Come get the slap dance. Don't send me the chick that's mad short, looking like she came out of a Barbie box. Keep her over there. Send me the veteran. Ridiculous, man. So, I don't know what's going on with Brother Polite other than what we've read. So I'm going to watch how this plays out. And if it's proven beyond a shadow of doubt that he's guilty, I hope he gets everything he deserves, man. Because according to what was read, that got to be a serious frame job. But you was in a motel with a 14-year-old, my man. I'm going to do more research on it. But that's what it is, man. That's right, love is a word. Fake. Not every woman has a tiny little waist and wide hips and a fat ass. No. These ladies are getting their waist snatched all over the place. All over the place. And it looks nice. But fellas, you're going to wife up a chick that look like that all over social media? You know what? That's another conversation I'm going to have for my... I'll have those topics for my members. Because that's a conversation that we need to have. Fellas, are you capable of being a husband? Women, are you capable of being a wife? If you failed at it, what'd you learn? It's going to be just a general conversation. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm going to share ideas, and I'm open to hear them. Because this conversation needs to be had. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. And it can't be only New York. We effed up worldwide. It's crazy. Instagram is the most. It's like every other chick. It's like, what's going on here? We're oversexed. Yo, before, I remember me and my friends, right? We was playing in the sandbox, right? And we found the Playboy magazine. He was like, oh, snap. So we couldn't bring it home. So we buried it. And for like a whole week in the summer, we ran out to the sandbox, unburied it, and watched and looked at it. No, it wasn't Playboy, it was Penthouse. And they were actually showing intercourse. And it was like, well, one day I get out of bed, it's raining hard. I'm like, oh no. So I get dressed and I try to go outside. My mother was like, where you going? I was like, I'm going outside. She said, it is raining, boy. You go sit down and play some Atari. That's how long ago it was. So I called my friend. I said, Larry, could you make it? He said, nah, my mom won't let me go outside. So I called my other boy. I said, did you make it? He said, nah, my mom won't let me go outside. I'm looking outside. Oh my God, the magazine. My mother was like, what's wrong with you? I said, nothing. Next day we go outside. It was like a damn funeral. 4 of us standing over a destroyed Penthouse magazine. Like, we tried to pick it up and the pages was destroyed. Sad day. Sad day in puberty. A sad day in puberty. Because the forearms was mighty back then. The forearms was mighty. You could have arm wrestled anybody and beat him. Oh, man. That was crazy, man. But now, check your kids' phones. They could accidentally, innocently be looking for something and a porno site will pop up. I've seen it. It's like, yo, how the hell do you protect your kids from that? Educate them. Educate them. That's what you have to do. Say, yo, look, this is what everyone's doing. Here's why you don't do it. And you sit them down in front of your computer and you show them the results of all these STDs. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't treat herpes. This is what happens when you get the clap. This is what happens when you get gonorrhea. This woman has AIDS, but she looks fine. No, she has full-blown AIDS. She about to die. Educate them. Give them the facts. Sometimes the facts will whip your ass into shape. Buddy of mine has 2 grown, well, they're teenagers. And they have a little brother. You know what whipped them into shape? All he did was make them change their little brother's diapers when he was growing up. Go change the diapers. Oh! And that was enough to make them think, yo, I don't want to be a young parent because I don't like changing diapers. Little things like that. Hey, man. But, damn, did I bring the show down? I'm supposed to be talking about, let's talk some boxing. Nice segue from comedy. Let's talk some boxing. You know, I'm getting a lot of people are still on this. We should be holding Errol Spence accountable. Somebody said that to me. First of all, don't DM me if I don't know you. Unless we speak here and you identify yourself, Mob salute. Julius Franklin, salute. Okay. Hold on a second, y'all. BFTB boxing in the mother effing building. Y'all already know. So check it out, y'all. Still getting people. Don't slide in my DMs. First of all, as a man, that's suspect. That's weirdo behavior. If we talk here and be like, yo, Drew, I'm gonna DM you, whatever, and we're not friends on the gram, because my gram is private. You know, that's different. You know, but Trignoti in the building. Cats are still trying to holler at me and tell me that, oh man, y'all not holding Errol accountable, but every time I turn around, y'all talking about Fury. First of all, it needs to be spoken about. I'm gonna talk about Tyson Fury because ESPN has done a horrible job keeping it honest with you guys. You're mad about us talking about this cheater, but not one time are y'all calling us liars. Strange, right? You're mad that we're talking about him, but you're not calling us liars. Did you catch that? So this thing when Errol comes about and y'all thought y'all had something, you know, similar to like when that new evidence came out and Paulie ran to Twitter. Hey, y'all need to check the new evidence, player. And I said, evidence? What evidence? He was in the house. He was trespassing. And what came out? The owners of the property said he was not trespassing. He was not breaking any laws. You were saying, Paulie? See? So quick to jump on something. So when Errol had to pull out of the fight, we got one. And then everyone tuned in. What is the LDBC gonna do? Oh, I bet you they cap for Errol. All this evidence starts coming out with the 3 eye doctors. He wasn't in camp saying, yo, man, there's something wrong with my eye. This was just a physical. And they said, yo, surprise, torn retina. Really? Let me go to another doctor. One doctor says, torn retina, shouldn't fight. Let me go to the other doctor. Torn retina, shouldn't fight. Let me go to the third doctor. Torn retina, don't fight. Damn. Is that not what happened? I'm going to do a separate video about Rolly. Shout out to Corey McGowan in that super chat. Much love, man. I'm going to do a separate video about Rolly. That kid is effing retarded. I'm going to do a separate video about Rolly. Something wrong with that kid. And yeah, these are Pac-Tards, by the way. Pac-Tards got some nerve. The Pac-Tards got buried. As far as that term integrity, Pac-Tards been buried for about a good 8 years now. About a good 8 years. Timothy, Generate, whatever. I'm sorry I butchered your last name. Tim, what up? Pac-Tards been buried. Stop it. Nick, salute. D. McGee. I thought, please, man, stop. Just stop. Stop it. Just cut it out, man. Pac-Tards should be silent. Miss Lisa, salute. They should be silent for like the rest of their lives. Oh, man, he's fighting for legacy. No, he's not. Tell him to fight for free. Oh, well, Floyd's just fighting clown fights. Manny Pacquiao's fighting for legacy. I'm sorry. Did he not try and fight Conor McGregor? Another guy that Floyd already beat up in the ring. That's classic Manny Pacquiao, fighting leftovers. Did we forget that? But this ain't about Manny Pacquiao. Show your boxing IQ. Salute, CJ Robinson. This is about the comparison. Tyson Fury, Errol Spence. And funny, he says he has an injury that's going to postpone the fight. Everybody wants 18 doctor's notes, the name of the doctors. Are they official? Can they look up their doctor's ID? Really, people were going through that. I don't believe him. Here's my question. At what point did Errol Spence show you that he lacks integrity? Name the situation. Brooklyn born salute. Oh, he drunk drive. Yeah, he got drunk drive and flipped his car and was thrown from it. Didn't break a bone, but knocked out the teeth. Knocked out all the teeth in his mouth, or some of it. So if he survives that, then comes out and says, yo, I could fight again, and get cleared, and says, well, you're going to have a warm-up? He says, no, I'm going to get in there with Danny Garcia. Don't do that. He says, no. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to do the damn thing. And he did the damn thing. He beat Danny convincingly. No one saw that coming. Where's the lie? He came back, he did it. And he didn't do it against a bum, as we call it. He did it against Danny Garcia. Solid win. So that's the only blemish that we can put on Errol Spence. Drunk driving, flipping the car, surviving, learning a lesson, understanding that his family's worth more to him than a goddamn Ferrari and alcohol. Some things need to happen. Yeah, Big Truck, it could be. It could be. And this was a major payday. But he's going to duck a 40-year-old Manny Pacquiao who's beatable. Stop acting like, please. You could say Mike Tyson versus. And for a split second, in your brain, you're saying, well, Mike's going to win. For a split second. Why? Because of the magic and mystique of Mike Tyson. It's Mike Tyson. No, I'm talking about Mike Tyson right now. Y'all forgot he got knocked out several times? Did y'all forget? Oh, a prime Manny Pacquiao. He got flatlined. He was knocked out by a body shot. All right. Marquez was his kryptonite. Marquez totally slept him in the fourth fight. He struggled against Jeff Horn, lost to Tim Bradley. Y'all forgot that KO streak stopped when everyone started talking about OSTT? When we say Manny Pacquiao, y'all still thinking about like Ricky Hatton and Diaz. Stop. This guy's beatable. We've seen it. Oh, but he knocked down Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman got up off the floor, and although he lost and was hurt later in the fight, it was a close fight. What are you talking about? But go ahead and think he's going to beat Errol. Fine. Now, I did say it's not going to be an easy fight because it is Manny Pacquiao. Is that not giving the guy credit? But I always said that I still stand on it. Errol beats the crap out of Manny. That's why he's training hard. This ain't going to be a cakewalk. But things need to be done early in the fight for him to be successful later. It's boxing. Somebody block Big Truck? Why? What happened? What did he do? Unblock Big Truck. I don't do Todd. Unblock Big Truck. He didn't do nothing. Thank you, Tone. Brief the watcher. Salute, man. Y'all make sure your phones are out your pocket. No doubt. Thank you. It's an accident. Really low. Salute, man. No doubt. Enjoy the material, man. I'm only speaking the truth, man. Iman, salute. So yeah, you know, I even had what can you call him? A Errol Tard, if that's even a thing. Get mad at me because I'm talking about what Errol needs to do to win the fight. I still pick Errol to win. I pick Errol to stop Manny Pacquiao. But when I was saying, yo, look, this is what he needs to do. It's still a dangerous fight. You know how you know it's a danger? And this guy was in my chat. Oh, what you turning on Errol? Yo, relax. Ain't nobody turning on Errol. This is boxing. I'm talking about what needs to be done. Listen, did Deontay not change things around in this camp? And now we're looking at him train and we're seeing him do things that some of us never saw before. And we're like, oh, shit, that's good. Malik Scott, that's great. Right? He's showing his opponent respect by making the appropriate changes and doing what he needs to do to win. All I said was this is what everyone needs to do to win. I pick him to win, but this is what he needs to do. You know, it's called keys to victory. Right? That's what it's called. So this asshole gets mad in my chat and then tries to violate me, you know, bop him with the wrench, get him out of there. Now he's probably outside banging on the door. No, you're not welcome, asshole. Just because I'm talking about what your favorite fighter needs to do to win, guess what? If it was a cakewalk and Manny wasn't going to be a problem, why the hell is Errol training so hard? Prior, proper planning. Y'all know the rest. Prevents poor performance. Come on, man. Come on, man. This was a minor setback. And then people start talking about, hey, man, I think he's lying. Well, other than flipping his car and drunk driving, what has Errol done in the realm of boxing that showed you that he lacked integrity? Nothing. He was chasing around Keith Thurman for how many years? He told Bud 60-40, please stop. Bud fans, please stop. I'm just pointing out things. Don't do it. Once upon a time, EJ was running around looking for smoke. Still looking for smoke. Then you're talking about, oh, well, you know, Tyson Fury, yeah. Do you want me to go down a list as to why I don't believe a word that man says? You want to put Errol Spence in the same sentence with Tyson Fury? Do not do it. Do not do it. Ridiculous, man. Y'all want to go there? How many times Errol Spence lied? Now, I don't care who puts it in the chat. A hardcore Bud fan that's mad at him, whatever. But tell me how many times Errol lied. How many times Tyson Fury lied? Fair comparison. There's Hood Rich, and then there's Bill Gates. I run my block. I'm seeing $8,000 every week. Then there's Bill Gates. He at home using the software on the computer that he created, that's used worldwide. Yeah. So this Tyson Fury Errol Spence comparison has nothing to do. We all know it's not a fair comparison. All it is they're trying to chin check us to see what we're gonna say. Oh, the alphabet community is not gonna hold Errol accountable because he's black. No, we hold a lot of black people accountable. Don't I say Andre Ward's name every day? Don't I say Tim Bradley's name like every day? Ishea Smith's name like every day? And ask what the F's wrong with them. And now, newest to the addition, Bernard Hopkins. What the F's wrong with you? Talking about you know something. What do you know? Because what we know are the facts. And the WBC said that the documentation that they received is substantial. Look it up. Doctors and ID numbers and everything else. And you still got these fans talking about, oh, I need to see more. I need to see who the surgeon is and all this other. Man, y'all need to stop, man. Hate is a disease. Cut it out. A couple of cats hit me up, was like, yeah, man, but you know, you talk about Fury and you ain't gonna talk about Errol. No. And the other gentleman, I've seen him in my chat a couple of times, Boxing Dad podcast or whatever. Add Errol to that list. So that, no, I'm not adding Errol to the list. I'm not adding Errol to the list. It's been a couple of days now, Boxing Dad. I hope you did the research. And I'm not, it's not beef. I'm just saying I hope you did the research. All men are not created equal. I'm sorry. It's not true. It's not true. By way of their own behavior makes it not true. Tyson Fury is not the man that Errol Spence is. He's not. Tyson Fury is a liar. They're not even in the same solar system. Watch this. How many title defenses Tyson Fury has? How about this? Why is he so popular? Because of his mouth? Because of his gift to gab? Vladimir Klitschko, Deontay Wilder, who else? In this landscape of heavyweights. How many people he did not fight? And I know for 2 years he could not fight. Why couldn't he fight for 2 years? Was he not suspended? Backdated suspension. For what? Drugs. Admitting drug use. Admitting that he's on drugs and said that he took heroin. Playing games with water. Don't tell me he didn't do it. Because he did. He admitted it. His brothers tell him, don't drink water. It's none of ours. I played the clip 1 billion times. Damn near. Cop Aborigines, salute. Ronald Haskins, salute. And the best y'all could say is, oh, Errol flipped his car. Yeah, he flipped it. He's sorry. This is America. Land of second chances. Ain't that right, Bernard Hopkins? Criminal, felon. Land of second chances, right? Right? You got a second chance. Right, B-Hop? I'm asking. I could go deeper and say, even if you did know something, even if there was some foul play that you knew about, you're off code by saying that there was foul play and remaining silent. Because when the Hebrew Hammer was on steroids and almost killed Zab Judah, man had blood on the brain after that fight. I didn't hear anything from that community. Nobody said anything. B-Hop. So when we mention things like remaining on code, there's no code. No honor amongst thieves. Is that right? Everybody got a megaphone. You Negroes, y'all got a megaphone. Because you want to do what's right. You don't care. Color don't matter. I'm unbiased. I'm impartial. I'm here for the sport. Are you? B-Hop, did you know something about the 24th? Do you believe the COVID? Tio got COVID, pops up in Italy. Fury got COVID, pops up at car dealerships. It ravaged through the damn camp, but only 2 people had it. They tried to say that F.A. Jogba had it. Somebody did a video about it, but F.A. reached out to the brother and said, take it down, I don't have it. Bob Arum said he had it, but I went to go see him, and I said, whoa, you're 90 years old. What are you doing being in the same vicinity of someone that had the Delta strain with your 90-year-old ass? What are you doing? Nothing made sense, B-Hop, Andre, Yeshe, Tim, Charlos, race don't matter. So when we talk about code, these are the things we're talking about. So if Errol says, yo, man, torn retina, nah, he lying. Let's look at his past. What in his past made you, because when you're making an assessment about somebody, you hear the news and you say, well, that don't sound right. What's the second thing you do? Logically, what kind of person is he? You think your history doesn't play into who you are? CB Sports TV in the building. You think your history don't play into who you are? When you're standing in the courtroom, I've seen it. Oh, you was doing such and such, yeah, but you know what? You have no record. You're in college, and you're looking at this guy, and you know it, okay, they live on the same block, and he said he was innocently walking with them and didn't know that they had drugs in their pocket or whatever. You know what? Based off of this kid's record, I'm going to take it into consideration. But I got to give him something. Community service. All these other clowns that got priors, go sit on Rikers until we figure out what to do with you. Felix Nunez, salute. That's how it works. That's how it works. So Errol says he has a torn retina. The first thing I said was, damn, that's bad. That part. That part. See? See? Then when I mentioned his daughter, please understand, this ain't a shot towards those babies he got. It's him. He had the Delta strain. When you go anywhere, you fill out forms. When you make the appointment to see your primary care physician, do they not ask you on the phone, have you been around or have you had the coronavirus in X amount of time? I don't care if you say, yeah, I had it last month. Chances are they got to make proper provisions for you to come in to see your primary care physician. They're going to send you to get tested. Did they send them to get tested? Let me see those tests. No, it's just a cool and sexy thing to say, I got COVID. Ain't that right, Tiafimo? And now he's around children. I'm talking about Fury. There's no comparison. Do not compare Tyson Fury to Errol Spence as far as integrity. They are light years apart. Stop, man. What the hell's wrong with y'all? Y'all cats is doing the most, man. Y'all need to chill. Y'all really need to chill. And I want to start seeing the positive tests. Andy Lee said he had it. I want to see the tests because you know what? I don't believe any of these guys. But to put Errol Spence in the same realm of questioning, smash my like button. To put Errol Spence's name in the same level of questioning as Tyson Fury, that's beyond a reach. My God. These clowns just wanted to see if we hold Errol accountable. There's nothing to hold him accountable for. He had an injury. He proved it. Why the hell he had to go through these great lengths to prove anything? When we're watching what Tyson Fury's done, and we're asking, hey, man, Delta strain, why is he out of the car dealership? Radio silence. Now, I could deal with the D-blowing fans. I don't worry about them. We already know what time it is with them. But everyone has something. Bernard Hopkins has so much to say. You said, I know some things. What do you know? I want to know what you know now. Because now what I do know is that you're looking suspect out here. B-Hop, you're looking suspect now, man. How did you turn into this guy? I'll never let a white boy beat me. Was that the turning point? Pete Davenport, salute, family. I appreciate you. Word up. Is that the turning point? You know what it is to be black in this world. Forget this country. Gavin Washington, salute. This world. You know. It's like these people, these brothers, they sell themselves after a while. What the hell? I knew there was something not right with you when those emails came out from Golden Boy, calling Al Heyman Black Hitler. What the hell? Why the hell you left Fred out on the front lines like that? You didn't say anything. You didn't say anything. You didn't say a damn thing. You left Fred out there, man. We didn't leave you out there. It's ridiculous. Then you're going to say that about Errol for what, dude? For what? But I want to know what you know now, because now everyone's looking at you and say, yo, you had this. There's a handful of people. Yo, you said you had something. What do you have? I'll tell you what Errol has. Documentation, because it's beating your conversation. His documentation is beating your conversation. So what you got? Tell me what you got. You ain't got nothing, B-Hop. It's working against the grain. I'm still waiting on you to have the same fire for Fury and his antics, because this is what it is. Have the same fire for Fury as you have for your own people. The Charlos. Errol is your man. That's your man. Where y'all talking about, yo, y'all need to stop riding him so hard, man? That's my brother. Did they say anything that I'm not on Twitter? They could have said something. I don't know about it. Did they say anything? Or are they too absorbed in their own nonsense? Getting draws and not making pound for pound lists that are all subjective anyway. You see why it's hard for us to move forward when you got ish like that happening? Like Bernard Hopkins, like the Charles remaining silent. Everybody wants to remain silent now. Stephen A. Snitch, you want to remain silent now. You know boxing, but you want to remain silent. Andre Ward, you can't just speak up and say, hey, man, you know, I don't think he's faking this injury. Have a broadcast about that. Tim Bradley, same thing. They questioned and asking EJ for proof of his injury. WBC put his results in truth on display for the public, but didn't once question Fury in his lies, and the WBC didn't bother investigating, period. And this is the way of the world. So you want to put, exactly, Willie. So they want to put Errol, well, the people that reached out to me, Cop Killer, salute. The people that is trying to bait me. Am I going to hold Errol accountable? Let's say I did. The documentation came out. Now what? Let's go back to Fury, since you want to lump them in the same thing. Did you question him? Did you ask him, where's his positive test? Oh, well, I don't want to bother him now. His daughter's sick. That ain't got nothing to do with anything. His daughter's going to be fine. I'm speaking it into existence. I'm talking about that asshole, that fat chitlin. Because when Errol flipped his car, I read people saying, oh, well, he shouldn't have been drunk driving. Wait a minute. Okay. First of all, they said he was drunk driving before they even knew he was drunk. Y'all remember the responses? Good for him. Hope he died. And the person writing that, oh boy. Let's just say the people writing that weren't American, because I can tell by the name. Some of them were Pactards. Sakak Lik. Good for him. Shouldn't drink and drive. Last names like Torres, Lopez, Hernandez. We all know what that was. But then when we come in, the Johnsons and Jacksons of the world, black people, we say, yo, man, fall back with that nonsense. We're racist. No, you're racist, my friend. You're a racist. The man flipped his car. He has a family. Give him a break. We don't even know if he's alive. What's wrong with y'all? Drake, nah. I have no desire to go over there. I'm being dead ass. I'm not. There once upon a time I went to travel this world. I'm not stoked about it at all. Not in this atmosphere. Pete Davenport in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He said B-Hop and Mike Tyson became clowns for the ops. Yes. I lost respect. And that cornball Stephen F. Bradley, Stephen and F. Bradley too. I with all the smoke, face always shown. Exactly, fam. That's it. When you stand on something, you ain't gotta hide. That's word up. Joe, salute, man. Shout out to London. I ain't got no problem with nobody in London. I just got a problem with people that got a problem with me. That's all. Actually, I ain't even got a problem with them. They got a problem with me. That's why I lock the doors. You dig? Anyway, much love and appreciation to everybody. Super chat, the Zells, the Venmos. Man, I love and appreciate every last one of y'all, man. That ass, man. For real, man. I love boxing. It's just that boxing don't love us. And I speak on it, man. So I'm gonna have some exclusive stuff for the members also, because there's conversations that need to be had. I will see y'all tomorrow. But right now, the General's on. Let's head over there. Bronx on deck. Move!